It's 1 o'clock, Kulays, and welcome to another episode of Vans of a Barca Girl. Guys, it's been such a fun few days for us as a Barca fan. Yes, it's been exhilarating. I haven't gotten over the joy that we made top 8 in an unbelievable fashion. We made top 8. Unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable that we made top 8. I'm still basking in that, that glory. I'm still basking in that enjoyment. I'm still basking in that happiness. We made top 8. We were 5th on the table. And, not to sub anybody, Real Madrid dropped out. I am not in any way jubilating over anybody's, sorrow or pain. But I am just saying, Real Madrid did not make top 8. They did not make... Nobody absolutely saw that coming. Anyways, we made top 8. And what that means for us is that we would either meet PSG, Newcastle, Monaco, or Karabakh. I think the possibility that we will meet Monaco and Karabakh is quite low. I feel like it's either we're going to meet PSG or Newcastle. And I know we have met both at the group stage before, with PSG getting that win, that last minute win. I think it's called 90 minutes. And a lot of their players were injured. They did play with almost of their second team, like a second team. And we kind of played with our second team as well, because during that time, a host of our players were injured. So I don't want to talk about that game because it ended 2-1. And then we played Newcastle, and of course, that was our first game in the group stage where we won 2-0 thanks to Rashford brilliance. So I know we are either meeting Newcastle or PSG. I just want to put my mind to that because I don't think we're going to meet Monaco. I just want to put my mind to us meeting either PSG or Newcastle and prepare for that. So anyways, the good news is right now we can rest for the whole of February. While the playoff is going on, we don't have to do any playoff because I was really worried about that. We have a very thin squad as it is, very, very thin squad, and that extra stress and pressure, I just didn't want it for us. And thank God, we delivered. To be honest, it started quite bad at the first half. For some reason, I don't know what is wrong with us nowadays. Happened against Slavia Praha, happened against Oviedo, and I don't know why we turn up very sluggish in the first half, very lethargic, can't seem to be bothered in the first half. And then when they score, which is a very, very common thing now, we tend to concede very early in the game, and then that kind of puts us on the defense. And then the boys then decides to show up second half. It's always for the past 3 or 4 or 5 games, that's what we've been doing, and it worries me, it annoys me. And on one side, the other side, we end up winning. So mixed feeling. In fact, not even, it just annoys me because I don't see any reason why we can't give a good performance first and second half. Anyway, we turned up like we do in second half, and we won 4-1. It was beautiful. Lamine scored. Rafinha's penalty. Rashford. It was a beautiful match, where we scored 4-1, and that made us top 8 on the table. Yeah, guys, I know, which is a good thing. It's a really, 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 really good thing. I'm super, super, super excited for that because at some point I didn't think we were gonna make it to top 8 because we lost to Chelsea, we lost to PSG, we drew against Club Brugge. So I did think going into that match with Copenhagen, I felt like it should be an easy ride for us. But of course, Barcelona does not make anything easy nowadays again because 4 minutes into the match, Copenhagen has scored us. And I kid you not, it was really, really annoying because we didn't score up until 48 minutes. Anyways, we turned up, we won 4-1. That's a good news. And so that cemented, our first being top 8 at the UCL, which is good. And then on Saturday, we went to Elche's home to play them, and we won 3-1, which was good. Lamine scored first, a very early minute of the game, sorry. That was about 6 minutes. Netted the ball in, and then about 29 minutes, I think, Rodrigo scored for them, for Elche. We didn't turn up in the first half again, apart from Lamine scoring. Okay, maybe I didn't think we turned up because there was a lot of missed up. At some point, I figured we don't even know how to finish anymore, because there was a lot of missed opportunity from Torres, from Fermin, it was just really annoying at some points, the amount of chances that we missed, because that game was supposed to at least end like 8-1. This is the kind of game the same thing that happened with us with Real Sociedad. The only difference that one, for Real Sociedad, there was a lot of netted balls that didn't count. The boys played. I mean, we lost, and I didn't feel bad at all in that game. But I feel like the reverse was the opposite for this one, because we just couldn't find the net despite numerous opportunities that we had. And that really, really, really got me really angry. I was so hate. Anyways, like I said, Rodrigo scored for them at 29 minutes. And then Torres, after missing like 10 opportunities to score, finally scored at 48 minutes. Rafinha wasn't really himself. He was substituted for Rashford in the second half. He had a knock. I don't even think he's fully fit, to be honest. Anyway, Rashford came in. He also missed one terrific opportunity, but decided to now make up for it by scoring one one close, strongly netted goal at the 72 minutes, and he ended 3-1. And guess what, guys? The first game we played with Elche at our home too ended 3-1. I'm telling you, the same set of people scored. So it was Lamar, Torres, and Rashford. And this time around too ended 3-1 with the same set of people scoring. Anyways, that's just it. So we are still top of the league, just 1 point ahead of Real Madrid. Still not comfortable. I'm hoping they lose soon, but they didn't. Anyway, I don't want to talk about their last match against Real Sociedad, because as usual, they got a contentious penalty at the last minute of the game. Real Sociedad got 2 red cards. I don't want to talk about Real Madrid. Like I said, I don't want to. The good thing is we are still at 1 point ahead. We are top 8 on UCL table. I just want to focus on that. Anyways, our next match now will be against Albacete. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Anyway, it's Copa del Rey quarterfinal. And remember, these are the same set of boys that got rid of Real Madrid at the round of 16. Yes, they got rid of Real Madrid at the round of 16. So we're going to be playing them on Tuesday. I hope for that, because I figured, I was thinking it's so unfair to these guys, because on one side, I feel like they're going to be having mixed feelings. I'm talking about Albacete, I don't know how to pronounce. I think it's Albacete, because they'll be like, oh my God, we played Real Madrid, and yes, we got rid of them. We are fortunate to get rid of them, and now it's such a dumb luck to match against Barcelona, because they'll be thinking, why is he always us? First is Real Madrid, and now it's Barcelona. And then on the other side, some of them will be thinking, or they will also be thinking, come on, we got rid of Real Madrid. I'm sure we'll be able to get rid of Barcelona again and make history. Create another upset. Well, that's not going to happen at Albacete. You guys are going on Tuesday. Anyways, so we see how that goes. We'll be watching that, with high excitement, of course. Anyways, guys. And on the transfer market news, I'm sure you guys had everything that has been going on. Where people have been buying players, some people have been getting. We have unable to get any. We haven't gotten anybody apart from Cancelo. Sorry, guys, I'm sorry. For a moment there, I forgot his name. Apart from Cancelo that we got in the past transfer market, we haven't been able to get anybody else. I'm sure now it's no longer news that we need a CB at the very least, we need a fullback, but well, Flick has requested that from the club, but they're not giving him anything. The only thing I have seen in the news is us buying a set of 18, 19-year-old boys. It's like I've said, it's like we're not planning to win Champions League this season. We are planning for 2-3 seasons away. I don't know what is going on. The only thing is I've seen us gotten a striker, an Uruguayan striker, a 19-year-old for Barca's Team B. I've seen us gotten like 4 or 5 defenders for Barca's beat him. No, nothing for our main boys. So I don't know if they want to transition those boys to, I don't know how it could. I don't know. But right now, transfer market is closed. This is 2nd of February. And the only thing I know is that the only defender we've added to us this transfer season is Cancelo, which I'm sorry I don't trust. Maybe that's why I can't seem to remember his name easily. I'm sorry, I don't trust. I know, yes, it never hurts to have, new extra sets in the squad, but I want competent extra hand. I just don't want us to just go and bring anybody from Saudi and and just, anyways, it is what it is, guys. That's just what we have right now. That's all the news right now, guys. But just keep following us on our social media pages. We would always drop news as they come, as hot as they come. And thank you guys for your reviews. Thank you guys for always being there. Thank you guys for always following this show. It really, really means a lot. And hopefully we'll come back same time next week to talk about our win against Albacete. I don't know. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. Anyways, we'll come back to talk about our win against Albacete. We'll come back to talk about our win against Mallorca because we play Mallorca again on Saturday. Alright, guys, that's it for now. Remember, good or bad, we want. Bye, Clays. Bye.